All right, then. I'm meteorologist Peter Hall once again coming to you live on CNY Central's Facebook, Twitter X, and YouTube stream because a severe thunderstorm warning has now been issued for much of Onondaga County, also now including southern and central Cayuga County, northwestern Cortland County, and northern Tompkins County. I'll be honest, I actually think this is a little overdone for the large area of warning, but within this large area, there's actually one cell that is likely something that you should know about with respect to it being damaging. So, with all that said, let's show you the official warnings in effect right now. So, you see this right here. This is the older warning right here. And the newer warning is this one right there until 5:30. There's a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Now, that's a large area. I think it's overdone. Let me show you why here. Here's a look at the radar, which does show you a line of showers and storms coming our way. And just giving you an update, yeah, okay, this line of storms here between Oswego and Scriba, Minetto, you see those purpley areas right there? Yeah, that's probably some hail right there, and maybe some damaging wind too. So heads up in New Haven, Mexico, Scriba, and north of Palermo. Now, we go a little further south where there's technically a warning for Onondaga County. Honestly, these cells aren't going to be damaging, okay? It's a little overdone if you ask me by the Weather Service. However, having said that, we go a little further to the south here, and you'll see this storm right here by Venice and just near Ledyard and Moravia right there, that purpley area that you see. This storm right here likely has hail. I just looked at the velocities, which I'll show you, and it's not really showing too much wind, but this purple is likely some large hail, and it is moving north by northeast. Let's just show you some motion here. Yeah, so you can kind of see that right in there. So right in this corner, right in this kind of area right here, there's a lot of arrows here, so let's get rid of all of them so you can see it a little bit better, and I'll bring this up to right now. Heads up. Moravia, Sempronius, Spafford, Otisco, Lafayette, maybe as far north as this line. So that's the best chance, I think, for having either some hail damage or perhaps some wind damage. And just bringing you out to see the whole thing. Oh, right there, new warning just issued as we were talking. This one right here was just issued. This one right there is a new severe thunderstorm warning as we're talking right there. It's for Jefferson, southwestern Jefferson County, and southwestern Lewis County, and central and northeastern Oswego County. That's from the cell that we just talked about right there. See that purple area? Just in case you're curious, severe thunderstorm warning means imminent danger from not only just thunder and lightning and damage and downpours and stuff that you don't want to be outside in lightning, but the wind damage and large hail threat is the most important thing. So let's now, I'm going to take you to a different here, hold on a second, a different view of a radar. This is now using Radar Omega here. And I'm showing you this because we can really get down and very tight here with all these types of cells. Now, the reason why the new Oswego County warning was issued is you see there's multiple purple areas right in here, right? What I'm going to do right now is you typically see the reflectivity. Now I'm going to show you velocity, which honestly isn't showing very much. But when I bring up the correlation coefficient doesn't show much, but the hydrometer classification. Now you're going to say, well, that's a lot of words. It's just a big fancy word for looking for hail. And we're seeing the red here, which also pretty much lines up with the purple. That's where hail is likely occurring right now. I want to show you that other cell by Ledyard here. I'm going to use the Binghamton radar a little bit better. It's a little closer to this cell right here. Now, if you see the difference here, look at all this red. That's the hydrometer classification pointing out, which is perfectly coinciding with this purple, that there's likely hail moving right now towards Moravia, the northern suburbs of Moravia, and Sempronius. Next up would be Spafford and Otisco. Again, these areas right here. And if I just give you some motion here on this with both things showing at the same time, you can see how that red and purple area is moving generally from west to east with a little bit of a northward push. So little behind the scenes stuff here just to show you that while, yes, the Weather Service has put a warning in effect for Onondaga County and much of the southern or central and northern suburbs, boy, I don't know if we're going to verify unless some of these cells actually perk up, because it looks like the strongest cells are north and south of the city. So here's the situation. We're monitoring this line. Everybody's going to get a bit of rain. Everybody has an opportunity of showers and storms. However, the highest risk for something that could create large hail is now moving into Oswego County, which is this purpley cell, which is right here. So heads up, even showing now large hail. That's the yellow south of Scriba or near Scriba, just south of Scriba, moving towards Mexico. Heads up, Mexico and north of Palermo. You are going to see some large hail right in through here. That cell is dangerous, as well as this cell right here, approaching Moravia, heading towards Scott, Sempronius, and Spafford. Now, even though I've said, look, Syracuse is kind of in between all this, let me just show you a roughly an hour loop just to show you how things are moving. This cell, if it holds together, is kind of moving in this direction right in here, right? And then this cell is moving like this. We'll keep an eye if anything that forms in between. Hopefully, the warning for the city is a little overdone. Guess what? We're on the air in less than 5 minutes on NBC3. I'll see you there on TV.